Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at breaking down the line of Timbuk2 backpacks available at RevZilla.com. I am surrounded by backpacks, and if you are looking on the website at Timbuk2, you might be a bit intimidated as well because there are a mass amount of options for you to consider. Now, Timbuk2 is a brand that was born from the bicycling world, but here at RevZilla we thought, man, bicyclists, motorcyclists, they're not that far apart. And these bags, which have become favorites among the bicycling community, have a lot of great options that are going to work for motorcyclists as well. Now, if you're not familiar with Timbuk2, this is a company that was created in 1989 by Rob Honeycutt. He was eventually ended up in San Francisco where he was a messenger bicyclist pedaling around, carrying stuff with him. And he thought, man, I'm going to create a better bag that's going to work for bicyclists out there to carry their shit around with them, and that is where the Timbuk2 idea was born. It's named after a punk band, but the real thing that set these bags apart is the quality. There is a lifetime guarantee on the manufacturing with all of their bags, and there are a ton of options for you to consider when you're choosing your bag. Now, messenger bags, we're going to tackle those in a separate video, but what we're going to do in this video is break this down into 3 separate sections: regular backpacks, then we're going to take a look at clamshell backpacks, ones that open up like a luggage, like a traditional luggage would open up, and then we're going to take a look at roll tops, and we're going to give you the favorites, the ones that we really like the best, so it just kind of fine-tunes what you're looking at when you're considering a Timbuk2 backpack. So we're going to kick things off now by moving over and breaking down traditional backpacks. All right, so we're going to kick things off by taking a look at the backpacks, starting with the Parkside on my right-hand side. Now, this is the $70 get you into Timbuk2 backpack. Think that Jansport that you carried around with you in high school. Very basic in its construction. You're going to have 2 main compartments, and you notice if you open up the exterior compartment, you're going to have a lot of little pockets and holders in there. There will be a 15-inch laptop pocket, and you are going to have 2 exterior pockets as well. So extra storage on the outside, and you do have the little attachment point if you want to add a reflector to this. Now, taking a look at the back of this, there's a little bit of 3D foam, but very basic in its design. You're not going to have any kind of extra padding. You do, however, get a bottle opener right there, which is always a handy little feature to have. Other than that, the only other exterior pocket you will have is a water bottle pocket over on the left side of the backpack. Now, when we take a step up to the next in line, this is going to be the Command. The Command is going to bump you up to around the $130 price point, but what you're getting now is 32 liters in capacity. Both of these are going to be a poly construction, so very simple polyester construction with this, but now you're getting a little bit more usability. So when you're looking at all the backpacks on the table, this is probably my favorite of the 3 for just finding the Goldilocks among you. It's not too small, not too big. It's just your little do-anything pack. Still 2 pockets, but now they're a little bit larger. And you have, same kind of feature set on the inside. You've got additional storage pockets on the inside. You've got places to actually put things. Just gives you a little bit of extra options if you want to, break down the main compartments. On the outside, you're still looking at 2 exterior pockets, but now what you get is you get a fleece-lined sunglasses pocket. If you're like myself and you like to wear cool shades, but you don't want to get them scratched up, this is a great place to store that. And then you are going to have now adjustments at the base of this to allow you for just fine-tuning exactly how big this is going to be. So if you need all the room, you can go ahead and leave them completely expanded. If you want to tighten this down, that is not going to be an option for you. The other thing that's an option, and I got to find the zipper for it, is you now are going to have a separate laptop compartment which sits directly against your back, and there's going to be a massive amount of foam padding with this that you're not going to have with the Parkside. So again, 15-inch laptop pocket, but that's going to be now separated from the main compartment. Closing that up, you'll also notice you have a grab handle now, and you're also going to have a variety of extra comfort points for this. So you will have a sternum strap that is completely removable. If you like sternum straps, this is great. If you hate sternum straps, you can take it off. Simple snaps to remove that. The actual pads themselves, the straps with this are going to be padded on this. It's not padded on the Parkside, and you're going to have a massive amount of 3D foam and padding for the back of this to give you contoured comfort, and it's going to help to promote airflow. Now, moving along to the final representative backpack that we're going to have on the table, we're going to come to the Especial Medio. That is Spanish for the special Medio. Now, what you'll notice with this is it's coming in around the $180 price point. This is going to be a water-resistant backpack. What you're going to have here is a massive amount of pockets. You have 1 main compartment with 6 exterior pockets. Now, if you take a look at the top pocket for this, it looks like that same sunglass pocket that we had over here on the Command. This isn't fleece lined. I don't know about you, but if you're rocking pricey shades, you're not going to want to stick that in this pocket because there is no fleece lining on the inside. But what you will have is a massive amount of additional storage on the outside. You're going to have Velcroed pockets underneath there. This pulls up. You're going to have a separate pocket underneath here for Velcro. You're going to have adjustment straps on the side that you can use to fine tune this. And this is going to hold its shape just a little bit better than the other backpacks that we've seen on the table. You're still going to have the water bottle pocket on the outside there. It will fit a 15-inch laptop, but that 15-inch laptop pocket is inside the main compartment on this, unlike it was with the Command. The other thing you'll notice, a little bit of extra storage over here on the back, just a little stash pocket that you can hide behind the actual back of the backpack. And you're gonna have a secondary water bottle compartment over on this side. Now, the same thing that we just broke down with the Command, you are gonna have that removable sternum strap, and you are gonna have additional 3D padding. Now, this is gonna be improved padding. Okay, so when you're looking at this compared to what you get from a Command standpoint, there is extra comfort here, but this is gonna be slightly reduced in storage. This is only about 30 liters in storage capacity. So even though it looks like a bigger pack, it's not. It's just a little bit different for you. Now, it is gonna have a coated shell, and like I said, this is the only one on the table that is gonna give you a water-resistant pack. So these are our top picks in the world of backpacks from Timbuk2. Now let's move on to their clamshell design. So moving right along, we've now come to the clamshell design backpacks from Timbuk2. Now, these are gonna be much closer in design from a pricing standpoint. You're looking at the Blink, which is around the $120 price point. You then jump to the Jet, which is the $130 price point. And then on my left, you're gonna have the Blitz, which is the $140 price point. So from a pricing standpoint, it's really about which one you like the best, because there's not so much of a reason to jump based on price for these. Now, the first one on my right-hand side is the Blink. The Blink is that $120 version. This is gonna have a PU-coated or ripstop nylon. And I'm not crazy about the material. It's very shiny. Now, that ripstop is more durable. It is gonna be water resistant, but it's a very bulky feeling pack. 2 main compartments. You're gonna have your main clamshell opening on the outside. You're also gonna have your laptop opening on the inside of this, and then 1 exterior pocket as well. You do have adjusters on the side, as well as a water bottle compartment. And the other thing you'll notice with these is that this one is not going to have any kind of a side grab handle the way that we'll see with the Jet as well as the Blitz. Now, moving around to the back of this, you are going to have a wider strap than what you'll see with the Jet, and there is a little bit better padding with this. You're also going to have that removable sternum strap, but you're not going to have any bottle openers on the clamshell designs like we've seen from some of the other backpacks. Now, you will have those adjustment straps on the side, but really what I want to do is I want to move right along to the Jet to open this up, just so we can better show you the design when we're talking about the clamshell. Now, for me, I think the Jet is probably my favorite of the 3. It's not quite as big as jumping up to the Blitz. You go from a 24 liter to a 30 liter pack, but it's still big enough that if you wanted to use this for small trips, it still works the way traditional luggage would work with a grab handle on the side. And then you do have those straps on the back if you want to use this like a backpack. Now again, these straps aren't quite as padded as what we saw with the Blink, but you do have that 3D padding down the back. Now what I like about this is you do have a separate laptop pocket for this. So it's not gonna be in the main compartment. If you wanna access the 15-inch laptop pocket, that is gonna be done right up the side. And when we talk about the clamshell design, one of the things you'll note with this is that unlike traditional luggage, which would open from the side, your clamshell actually operates off the base of this bag. And you'll notice we have this packed up with packing material, but the same way you would see in a regular piece of luggage, you have this mesh lining to separate clothes from anything else that you want to store in here. Additional pocket on the inside, and then when you open this up, you'll notice that you're gonna have a separate pocket on the outside in 2 different varieties. Now, the one thing to note is that this pocket on the inside doesn't go through. So if you just want to keep extra items on the inside of the bag, you're gonna have all separate kinds of pockets here. So there's no shortage of how you want to store things with something like the Jet. And that's the one thing I'd really say, Timbuk2 hammers home on, is there are just simply a ton of options to store items within their packs. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to swap this. So we're going to move right onto the Blitz, which is the final one, and we're just going to set the Jet aside for the moment. And you now come to the $140 option. Now, this is getting you back to PU-coated ripstop nylon. When we're looking at the Jet, that's just a regular traditional polyester backpack. This is going to be the largest of the bunch. You are going to have an expansion gusset on the bottom, so if you want even more room, you can. The other thing you'll be able to do is, in addition to that grab handle that you'll see on the side of this, if you want to, you can use this like traditional luggage. You can take the straps off the bottom, and there's a pocket in the back here where the straps will tuck away. Once you hide the straps, you actually lose the backpack functionality, and this becomes much more like a traditional piece of carry-on luggage that you can take with you either via the grab handle on the top or the grab handle on the side. Now there is going to be an unlimited, pretty much unlimited amount of adjustment with this one, both with the expansion on the bottom as well as the straps on the side to fine tune this. So if you have less items, you can ratchet this down and make sure it's going to be, you know, very compact. If you have more items, you can go ahead and expand it open. The other thing you'll notice too is that, much like we talked about with the Jet, there's a separate compartment for your laptop. And there's gonna be a padded pocket on the inside, as well as additional zippers and items, you know, areas where you can store items. And much like we talked about earlier, you are gonna have a pocket right here for those sunglasses. And this is gonna be that fleece lined pocket, so you can put your shades in there and not worry about them getting scratched up, as well as additional pockets on the outside as well. So like we said, massive amounts of pocket options from Timbuk2. It's just a matter of which flavor you wanna go with. Now let's move on to the roll tops. So last but not least, if you're still with us, we've now come to the roll tops. I told you, there are a ton of backpack options from Timbuk2. But when we're looking at the roll tops, there's two that are real standouts. One, you're gonna have the tuck coated. This is around the $100 price point, and this is gonna be a PU coated cotton. Now, if you're not interested in having a water resistant backpack, you can save yourself 20 bucks and just go with the regular tuck. But what you are gonna lose is the coating on the outside and a bit of this sheen look. It goes back to more of just that regular polyester backpack style. Now, when we say roll top, the way a roll top works is you simply have a roll top to it with one large mouth opening at the top. You put your items in there, you roll this down, and then you go ahead and you close that off. And that's where, again, this is gonna be a water resistant pack, not waterproof. You are gonna have exterior pockets, 3 exterior pockets on this, as well as 2 water bottle pockets. And then your laptop pocket is gonna be hidden back here. So you are gonna have that laptop pocket in the back of this, again, 15-inch laptop, and there is gonna be padding between the laptop pocket and your bag. There is not gonna be a sternum strap with this, very basic in its strap design, very simple, clean lines when you're looking at the tuck coated, about 20 liters in capacity for that particular bag. Now, the Clark pack, this is $230. This is a big bump up, and this is a roll top design that is gonna give you all the features that you could possibly want from a roll top backpack. Now, this is gonna be a water resistant bag as it sits, but there is gonna be a waterproof pouch that is gonna be stored in the bottom of the bag, and if you need 100% waterproof, that pocket will fit over top of the entire bag to make sure no water is gonna get in to harm any items you might have here. Now, if you're looking at this and you like this, but you're thinking, man, I just don't want a roll top bag, and with this one it's a little bit different. You actually have this Velcro pouch that goes over the top. You then have this roll top design with the, this is actually gonna be a Cordura ripstop. But if you're looking at this, you're thinking, man, that's complicated. I got this big pouch, I gotta roll this down, I'm gonna put this over top. If that's not your style, there is gonna be the Parker. The Parker is damn near identical to what we're seeing with the Clark, but it's not a roll top design, it's a traditional zip up backpack. Now with this, you're gonna have 6 exterior pockets. Again, Timbuk2, massive amount of pockets. These little guys on the side are gonna be done with magnets and clips, and they're gonna fall right into place. Those are your side adjusters. You've got your water bottle pockets, you've got pockets on the top, and these are all gonna be magnetic, so you just go ahead and push those down. The magnets do their thing. Pockets down the side. Again, 6 exterior pockets. What you will notice is you do have that laptop pocket over here, but you gotta go ahead and open up your adjustment straps for that to be able to get that, because that is gonna sit on the inside of your magnetic adjusters. You got a little bit more padding with this. So this is giving you a 3D padding, additional comfort. You are gonna have the removable sternum strap, but unlike the other one, this is now gonna be done where it's adjustable via a MOLLE webbing design that is gonna be on the outside of the strap. You're also gonna have a waist adjuster here, and this is gonna be one that you can remove if you don't want this, but you are gonna have that waist strap down at the bottom to fine tune this. It is a larger bag. So again, this is coming around that $230 price point, and that is gonna be the top of the line as far as the roll top bags are concerned. So we have made it to the end of our overview, and there are a lot of Timbuk2 bags to choose from. Hopefully what you've done in this video is you've gotten a better sense of what bag might be right for your style of riding. Now, if you want more information from other folks that are already out there using Timbuk2 products, you can always click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there putting a Timbuk2 pack through its paces. If you're still confused, you want to talk to a gear geek and have them break down the best packs available for your style of riding, you can always give them a shout, 877-792-9455, or simply shoot over an email to cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at Timbuk2 backpacks. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.